it actually goes by the beat
You weren't
of the game.
persuaded by Monokuma, and you weren't trying to save yourself.
It goes by the beat of the music.
What you were trying to do was kill the mastermind.
Kill the mastermind?
Kaede wasn't targeting Rantaro. She was targeting the mastermind.
And yeah,
She was
killed
trying
the
to
wrong
end
person.
this killing game. She was trying to save us all. Isn't that right, Kaede?
I see.
So you understand
Otherwise,
why the A
everyone
and
would have
S
died
keys
when the
being
time limit
reversed would be a little
expired.
bit of a problem there.
So, she tried to end the killing game by killing the mastermind?
And
But it's all
failed.
my fault. Kaede trusted my detective skills. I told her the mastermind might be there.
yeah, bone the on
And
meat.
that's why she set that trap. It's all my fault. She trusted my detective work, and I screwed it up.
Stop. It's not true. Please, don't say it's your fault. It'll be harder for me.
I think
None of
actually
this is
what
your
was it?
fault.
Meet the bone on
It's
first,
mine. Everything's my fault.
which is hilarious in every wrong way.
Shuichi, can I ask you to do one last favor for me? Can you end all of this?
What?
I want you to reveal everything that happened and convince everyone. And then,
Now it's
I
time
want
for
you
the
to end
comic
this.
sequence, which is much
That's
improved.
my final
Especially
wish.
if you consider how it used to be in the first game. Oh god, is it
I
so much
understand.
better now.
I'll end all of this.
It is so much
I'll
better.
reveal everything. The truth and the lies.
Closing argument. And once we finish this, it does wrap up the case. We turn pages, we select panels, we fit the right panels into the right slots. Not all of them are open right at the start. We have to make a certain number of matches to open up certain panels before we can place them. I'm just letting the tutorial play out here. Yeah, the dichotomy does seem to be truth and lie rather than hope and despair. And the time limit on this is fairly generous, so we can hover over who wanted to fight against Monokuma after hearing the additional motive. And you can look through here and get an idea of what you got. But let's see. They did. And who was asked to modify the cameras? Do I have that one open? Nope, that has not been opened yet. What was the murder weapon found in the warehouse? There we go. That one's open now, so... Bow to Miu Iruma. What did the culprit do with the library's vent? All of them are open now. And she propped it up. What books did the culprit set up last? The encyclopedias. What did the culprit do with the modified camera? Turned on the flash. What happened in the classroom 1 hour before the time limits? Where is it? It is. Secure the sensor going off there. Where was the shot put ball rolled? Through the classroom vent. Whose picture was taken with the camera that flashed? Obviously, Rentaro. Why wasn't the sound audible? Because we had that killing game promotional video they kept mentioning. And of course, the final one, what did he see? The bookcase returning.
This is the truth of the case!
And here we go.
It all began 2 days prior, when Monokuma gave us the additional motive. The time limit added to this killing game triggered the crime.
Also really good music.
After the announcement, some of us decided to form groups to plan our next move.
That's a common theme in this game. Good music.
I had my own plan to find the mastermind, and someone offered to help me. At the time, I never would have imagined they would become the culprit. To expose the mastermind, the culprit and I set up hidden cameras in the library. There was a hidden door in the library that showed signs of use. We deduced that the mastermind would return there to let Monokuma out. The next day, we asked Mew if she could modify some cameras for our trap. We then went to the warehouse to gather the necessary materials. All we needed were disposable cameras and a security sensor. But the culprit found something else there. The murder weapon. That's right, the shot put ball.
Instead of gray, they're now dark blue. Almost black, as in the blackened.
They put the cameras as well as the shot in their backpack. Then, on the day the time limit would expire, the day of the murder, the culprit and I collected the modified cameras from you and visited the library. Once there, we searched the room for ideal locations to place the cameras. But even then, the culprit was preparing the murder. They began by removing the vent grate and laid it inside the air duct. Then, they moved the pile of books on top of the bookcase, pretending to organize them. After that, they placed open encyclopedias on the final bookcase. It appeared innocuous enough, but it was actually a path for the murder weapon. The culprit also tampered with the hidden camera linked to the security sensor. I was responsible for setting up the other cameras, but that one, I didn't even notice their trick.
Oh, yep.
They used duct tape to keep the flash function on. After the cameras were set, the culprit and I climbed the stairs to the first floor classroom. We kept a lookout for the others and waited for the security sensor to go off. During the stakeout, we saw Kaito and 6 others go down to the basement. Rantaro was with them, the first victim. After watching that group enter the game room, I returned to the classroom. With about 1 hour remaining, the security receiver I was holding went off. I assumed it was the mastermind, so I ran out of the classroom to the library. I was in such a hurry, I left the culprit behind. Looking back on it now, that was the last chance I had to stop the murder. After I had left, the culprit took the shot put ball out of their backpack and rolled it into the classroom vent. This set the murder in motion. Rantaro had moved the bookcase, triggering the receiver. Unbeknownst to him, the trap had been sprung.
Little menacing, yeah.
First, the modified camera took a picture of Rantaro with the flash on. Rantaro noticed the flash and approached the bookcase to inspect the camera. The camera flash lured Rantaro directly into the murder weapon's path. The shot the culprit tossed into the vent rolled through the air duct. Came out of the library's vent and kept rolling atop the bookcase. Opening the vent grate and organizing the books was all to create a path. Under normal circumstances, the victim would have been alerted by the noise. But the promotional video was masking the sound of the shot rolling. The shot kept rolling, then fell on Rantaro's head, killing him.
If only
instantly.
Rantaro hadn't gotten in that close trying to pry the camera loose.
By the time we had entered the room, the murder was
I still want
complete.
a globe like that.
I imagine, seeing Rantaro's body, the culprit probably thought, the mastermind is dead, the game is over, now we can all go home. But their wish didn't come true, because Rantaro wasn't the
Oh
mastermind.
good, it's green blood now.
It was murder, in an attempt to save all our lives. That is the truth.
He's a Vulcan.
That's the truth behind your lies, Kaede Akamatsu. The ultimate pianist. And that concludes the events of this case.
No. Kaede did it?
Damn it!
It is a truth I do not wish to accept. But since Shuichi has brought everything to light, we can at least try to trust the Kaede we've come to know up to this point.
The Kaede we've come to know?
Even if she did commit a crime, what Kaede has said to us is not a lie. She wanted to protect us, and I firmly believe that to be the truth.
If that was a lie too, it'd be the last straw for me. I'd have nothing left to believe in.
You guys are so nice. Even though I betrayed you all.
No, that's not true, Kaede! You were trying to save all of it.
Nice job, Shuichi. I didn't expect any less.
What?
You were super reliable back there. But you still have a long way to go. You need to be more assertive.
He has a long way to
If
go.
you did that more often, you'd be a pretty cool guy.
Kaede, why? Why are you smiling like that? Why are you still trying to get me to be brave? Why, Kaede? Why are you thinking about everyone except yourself? If you had just been less selfless, you wouldn't have had to murder. Why? Why do you do that?
I'm sorry.
Stop! At least save it for the end of the trial! Sheesh!
Looks like the debate's finished, so that means it's voting time!
All right, you bastards! Press the button in front of you to cast your vote!
And make sure y'all vote, because refusing to vote is grounds for termination.
At last! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off!
It's voting time!
Yep, time to lock this in. If you don't vote or vote wrong, if you don't vote, you die.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the
If you
result.
vote wrong, I think it still gives you a game over. I haven't tried it yet. Yeah, they make you vote. You have to vote for somebody.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
What doesn't? That's a shame. There is a skill you can get which will also double the mana coins you get from trials. But yeah, I mean, it's the first trial, so it's easy. But, you know, I'm happy with the score. You can even pull up the details on all of them to see exactly where your score is. If the scores mean anything to you at all. All those coins.
Absolutely right!
And we are going into overtime here with the stream because I want to get somewhere in I want to get into chapter 2 a little bit. Which means we're going to be sitting here for a little bit.
I'm glad.
What?
Just set it in the auto for a bit.
That's not true.
Yeah, your vote still shows up. Kaede killed him in chapter 3. And as soon as, right before we get, I need to rant a little bit. I need to rant about this a little bit because I've been ranting about it and some people want explanations as to why this does not sit well with me. And there are a few reasons.
But...
But the time limit prompted her to make her move. That's part of it. That is part of it. But not exactly the way you're phrasing it.
Therefore...
I'll explain in a bit.
That's right.
Actually, I'll explain now. Just to get it out of the way, I'm going to explain now. There are a few reasons why this outcome kind of irks me. Because one, having Kaede, first of all, it's the first, female protagonist in the, the main Danganronpa series. It's the first one, and she's immediately killed off to get replaced with yet another ultimate detective type. So yeah, it is a little bit about that. That's not the majority of my anger towards this section. But yeah, we are killing off the female protagonist to give hope and to give, you know, purpose to Shuichi. Basically, and this is a trope that's been around forever, where the woman has to die to give the male a purpose in life. So there's that. That's a trope that needs to go die in a fire because it's been so overused and it's lazy. It's really, really lazy. Which goes into my second point. We're now going to control the ultimate detective from here on out. In a detective game. Again, this is boring. We had a much more interesting possibility in looking through the eyes of the ultimate pianist than we did looking through the eyes of the ultimate detective, who's going to intuit way more about everything than, you know, than the ultimate pianist would. So, once again, very, very lazy writing here. Very lazy writing in losing the potential for having a really interesting character, an interesting character choice. You know, setting aside the fact that we're talking the first real female protagonist the main series has had, in exchange for basically Bland Boy Part 3. And the last main part of this is the way this game set this whole thing up. We now cannot trust what we see for the rest of the game. We never saw ourselves pick. We were looking through Kaede's eyes. We didn't see her pick up the shot put. We didn't see her roll it. We didn't see her do anything except maybe set up the books in the library. All the stuff she did for preparation, we didn't see it happen, and we were supposed to be looking through her eyes this whole time. You cannot trust the perception the game gives you anymore. And for a game like this, where you're supposed to be solving clues, using your surroundings for evidence, that's kind of a major problem. Kind of a major problem. And Kaede could have had a lot more development. They could have held back some of the stuff they revealed in the first chapter about her. But, you know, it's just one of those things. There's a ton of suspicious things she did, but we didn't really see any of the stuff she does. You cannot trust what you see anymore, is what this first chapter tells me. So yeah, there you go. There's what really kind of drove me insane about the way this first chapter was handled. Other than that, yeah, fine, a character sacrificing themselves in hopes of catching the mastermind, I'm behind that. That I didn't have a problem with. But it was just, those things just really irk me about this. So, you know, anyway.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it could be worse. We could have to play as Kokichi or Korekio.
you really don't get it.
Even if Kokichi does come up with a really, really good point right now.
Wait. No.
Right!
I know that!
See, you overlook the suspicious activity because you're supposed to be able to see the stuff she does. But you don't.
Man.
That's right.
Wait!
You're...
Now, we still have Mew that could potentially try to lift the cosplayer's skirt for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
I see.
Then...
Because...
Well then.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, no, don't worry. There will be more cheesecake. This is Danganronpa, after all. There will be more cheesecake. It just won't be of Kaede.
Sorry.
What?
And for the most part, it will be completely pointless.
Okay.
And yes, I said for the most part on purpose there.
Let's see. Maybe.
So yeah, Kaede could have easily just walked out of here. She had pretty much the entire group was ready to blame Shuichi.
But...
If she hadn't set up anything, if she hadn't spoken up, it would have been pretty easy to vote Shuichi.
Sorry.
What?
I see.
Okay.
And Shuichi's gonna blame himself for a while now.
Damn it!
That's wrong!
Huh?
Because... Right?
But...
Jeez.
Huh?
Yeah.
And you keep questioning why I want one of Monokuma's.
Because...
Stop it, Kokiji.
Yeah.
However...
Right!
Sorry.
Damn.
Hi, hello!
Okay, time to end all the sentiment. Let's kill somebody.
What?
Ah!
That's right.
Now
Well, the
then.
kids seem to be feeling better.
Huh?
Can we
Thrills,
just skip
chills,
the execution? This is Monokuma.
Don't screw around. Hey!
Punishment time is a sacred segment. You're not allowed
Of course,
to
they bring in the
interfere.
mechs for this.
And if you even try to interfere, we'll just crush yous with these here exosols.
It's cruel, but it's probably better if one person dies instead of everyone.
You can try the underground platform.
Like hell am I just gonna sit here and do what you say? Kaede fought with her life on the line, and so will I!
Gonta will face you all. Times like this are why Gonta became strong. Gentlemen never back down, and neither will Gonta.
This is the perfect chance to test out my Neo Aikido skills on machines.
Yeah, I'll help. I can...
Everyone, stop! Stop it.
Kaede. Why?
And instead of having everyone get squished fighting to keep her from the execution, she just kind of gives herself up.
Damn it!
No.
Huh?
You know? I believe in you! You have to live! It's a promise.
Yeah.
I shall take that request.
Bye.
Well now. Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
And away we go.
Hey. You can't lose!
It's punishment time!
I believe in you! It's a promise.
And one somersault later. I could make a lot of puns here, but I won't. Rip Bono Kid. Time to muse over what we just saw.
Yeah?
Gotta puke more glitter.
Oh well.
Is all that remains of a once powerful note.
What's with the dark execution? Look for a dark mood.
You're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
And for a second, Monokuma is sad. But he has 4 more, so it's all okay.
Yeah?
Is all that
Well,
remains of a once powerful
No
note.
point crying over crushed cubs.
Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
but how?
Really?
Yeah, talk about overkill.
Amen.
God damn it, Kokichi, stop that.
Yahoo!
There's despair talk.
This is...
Yeah, they couldn't afford to keep
dare
feeding it,
you!
honey.
Hey, Extreme!
Despair entertainment. Even his laughter
What
broke a
now?
little bit there.
You?
Oh!
Excuse me. What are you trying to pull?
Huh? Hey, well...
Huh? What is it?
That is...
Why, you...
Well, they were trying to play it with essentially one finger.
Then...
Kinda hard to play it correctly with only one thing striking the
Cuz.
keys.
Well...
And yeah, Rantaro died before we even figured out what his talent is.
Too bad.
However,
You're really bugging me. And another thing.
What?
Here. Right?
You never know who's gonna be next.
Looking forward to it.
Why?
That's nice.
Thanks.
You're
Don't
getting
screw
praised by
around.
Monokuma. This should not be a cause for smiling.
Is that so? Too bad.
Damn.
Well. Yo!
Hey,
Because.
One of them, yeah.
Ah.
Monodam was fully fed
It's
up with
getting
Monokid's
interesting.
bullying. So long bear well, indeed.
No.
Hey,
prayer time. What? I don't know.
That's enough!
Kaito trying to break the mood there.
Damn. Shut up! Damn it. Dumbass.
Kaito mad at Shuichi.
Huh?
So he punches Shuichi.
Clench your teeth!
Kaito! You are supposed to say that before you hit him.
I don't think
Did you
that's
hear
an
what
issue.
Kaede said? She said she believed in you. That she passed her wish on to you. But what the hell's wrong with you? You didn't say a damn thing to Monokuma. You call yourself a man? Damn it. Dumbass.
Listen up.
I don't think that's how Neo Aikido works.
Are you okay?
Okay. For now.
Then...
Sorry.
But
Yeah, a lot of people have points here.
No.
Yeah, you probably want to leave Blandboy alone for a little while so he can collect his thoughts. That's my job. God damn it, Kobe.
Listen.
Hey.
Kaido just literally tried to knock, you know, some sense into Shuichi.
Huh?
That's right.
Okay.
Listen up. I mean...
So after punching us, he actually does give us a little pep talk there. So now he's going to remember the song she brought up, and look for it, and play it. Probably going to get a copyright notice for this.
Ah!
So time to hear a little Claire de Lune.
I wish there was a piano here. I would play you a song to help you cheer up. A pretty song to play for you. Oh, like Claire de Lune by Debussy. It's a soothing song that calms your heart, like the moon's reflection on water.
Debussy.
You noticed, huh? Yeah, I'm shaking too. But I'd be a mess if you weren't here. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I would have been so lost.
Yes, it is.
I'm glad you're here with me, Shuichi. With you by my side, I feel like I can stand up to anything. You give me the courage I need to take on the Mastermind. So please, be more confident. I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
Yeah, I'll try. I don't know if I can do it, but... No, I'll do it. I have to believe in myself. I won't be afraid anymore. I will face the truth for everyone. I won't give up.
Believe me.
For your sake, Kaede.
YouTube and all the people leeching money off of it find
From
ways.
the bottom of my heart, I promise you, Kaede.
Yep, that's our promise. I'm leaving everything up to you, Shuichi.
Ghost pianist.
Goodbye.
So thus ends chapter 1. And I could stop here, but there's something I need to open up in chapter 2 before I stop for the night, so I can spend some time grinding away in it to get some things I need.